An end has come for Kizito's evil and wickedness towards Angel's family. To think that Vivian was Kizito's ex-wife, Kizito is going to pay for every pain that he has caused every woman out there. How can you see your own child as a rival and have that child killed? Kizito is not going to go scot-free on this. But wait a minute. Could this be the reason why Vivian decided to become a human rights activist? Kizito is in trouble. It has become a thing of shame and pain to Angel's family. Mama is sick at home. Angel is in the hospital. Oma is also in the hospital. Who is going to take care of this family? Jeff does not even have money to cater for the needs of this family right now, to go around for 3 people at the same time. But I'm very certain that Vivian is going to make Kizito and his family, especially the mother, pay for all the pain they are making other people to go through just because they want to save their own family. Vivian, being so stubborn, refused to listen to Angel lies about what happened to her. Angel is trying to cover up things, and that is not good. How would you want to cover up Kizito after what Kizito did to you? Don't you love yourself? But Vivian is not even ready to listen to that. She went ahead to make her own personal investigation about the matter because she knows that what she sees in Angel's eyes is not even fear but pain. She has actually gone through this kind of situation to know exactly what her fellow woman is going through. But then the doctor made Vivian to understand that yes, Vivian might be going through something, but they are trying to hide it. Why do some people make this mistake? This kind of mistake can always come back to haunt you as a person. Be open to people so that you don't end up dying in situations that you can easily come out of. Vivian insisted that what Angel said is not true and she's going to do everything to find out the information about what is happening. Why? Because she has also known Angel to be someone who has been in front of magazine just like every other person knows Angel. So how can Angel, have herself drown in a bath? If Angel is supposed to be swimming, it should be in the pool. But the doctor insisted that this is where the problem lies. None of them is willing to come clean to tell them exactly what happened to Angel. They are trying to cover up everything. Angel is actually a strong woman. For her to be able to withstand everything that Kizito has done to her, she is indeed strong. But then, Angel, what you are doing to yourself is not good. You need to get out of this marriage so that you can also, have rest for your own very self. You cannot lose yourself all in the name of marriage. But I'm glad that Vivian is here and she's going to fight for Angel and Oma, including her family, and make Kizito pay for everything he has done. Angel eventually went to visit Oma because Oma is the one person that has always fought for her right from childhood. When she got there, she burst into tears because she was not expecting this to happen to Oma. I mean, if whatever is happening to Oma right now is because of Angel, and she's taking responsibility for everything that has happened. She never wished for this kind of thing to happen to Oma. But then George is trying to calm her down. Remember that George loved Angel so much, and he's also willing to help Angel come out of this so that they can have a chance together. I mean, they would have made a very good couple. If not for the fact that Kizito came into the picture, Angel would not be passing through all this pain that she's going through right now. But Oma cannot hear her. Now Oma is traumatized. She cannot listen to anybody. She feels that everybody that is around her is a threat to her, and she's trying to fight back. I just hope that this does not affect Oma mentally, because it won't be good for this family. If the one person who is standing for the family is now mentally unstable, what is going to happen to the family right now? Angel was just crying. She was just being emotional because she knows that right from childhood, Oma has always been on her side. But right now, she cannot help Oma because she's also into the same situation. Mama is somewhere sick. Now she is in the hospital. Nobody to help this family, if not for George and Jeff, that are trying so hard to make sure that they are feeling okay. But then look at Mama lying so helpless at home. She is so weak because she fainted, haven't heard the news about what is happening to her children. Oh, I feel sorry for this family. I just hope that God will vindicate this family and make them to come out of this trouble. Kizito and the family have to pay for everything they have done to this family. I mean, even if this family eventually tries and make up their mind to forgive Kizito, Karma will not forgive them, because what goes around comes around. That is what Kizito should have in mind, because he cannot eat his own cake and have it. But due to the fact that George is very bothered about what is happening to Oma, he decided to, visit the doctor to find out what exactly is happening to Oma, because he's also confused. This should not be happening to Oma, because the same Oma that they are seeing right now is not the same Oma they know, which means something is wrong. But then remember that if a woman goes through this kind of situation, it affects her mental health. Sometimes it becomes so bad that coming out of it becomes a problem. How can Kizito pay some guys to go and gang rape Oma? That is not a good thing to do to somebody. Even if you hate Oma, this is just too much for her to handle. But then the doctor assured him that she's going to do everything possible to make sure that Oma comes out of this mess. As we all know, George has made up his mind to make sure he put this family back to how it was before. This family was a very happy family. But because of the emergence of Kizito, everything has turned upside down. But then again, the doctor also assured them that she's going to do everything possible to make sure that Oma is okay. But Vivian went back and she was actually crying so hard. Vivian was crying and I was disturbed. What is making Vivian to cry? She's just a human rights activist. But she was so emotional and she remembered what happened to her. So Vivian was actually Kizito's ex-wife. That Kizito killed her daughter. Can you imagine? The child that Vivian had in her womb for 9 months. Kizito eventually killed that child because he was seeing the child as a rival. I mean, what kind of madness is this? And Vivian made up in her mind that she is going to fight Kizito and make sure she calls police on Kizito and make sure Kizito is behind bars and pay for everything that he has done to her child. But can you see? Kizito's mother was defending Kizito that Vivian just lost a child. She cannot lose a husband. In fact, she cannot also allow something to happen to her own son too because she just lost a grandchild. This woman does not have any form of sympathy at all. How can you be thinking about yourself alone? You think that what Kizito has done is good for this woman? The mistake that this woman has made was getting married to your son. And Kizito has to pay for this. But how is she going to make this happen? Kizito has money. The family has money. But she doesn't. How is she going to fight this? And that is one bad thing about the poor people. That is one thing about the poor people. We are always suffering for something that we know nothing about. And for the fact that we don't have money to pursue cases like this, we are always the one who end up to suffer for crimes other people committed. Can you imagine Kizito's mother saying to Vivian Fils that she is not going to allow anything to happen to her own son? Can you imagine? No wonder Vivian has made up her mind to do what she has to do to make Kizito pay for everything. Vivian went ahead to stop her, to confront her about everything because she went ahead to bribe the police and pay everybody to make sure that the son does not go behind bars or for Vivian matter not to move forward. Can you imagine what this woman is doing? She doesn't want her son to pay for what he has done. This is so bad. This is so bad. She was trying to, make her understand. Then Kizito's mother eventually made Kizito to travel outside the country so that Vivian cannot have her hands on Kizito. This is pure wickedness. And now that she has sent Kizito abroad, she made Vivian to go ahead and continue with her life. But I think this is where Vivian made up her mind to become a human rights activist so that she can put Kizito behind bars and also make Kizito to pay for everything that he has done. That is what is going to happen to Kizito. He is not going to escape this at all. Now Kizito traveled abroad. He came back and got married to Vivian. And now he wants to still repeat the same thing to another woman. And yet the mother is still supporting her son to continue with his evil deeds on women out there. How wicked can a mother be? You are only concerned about your own son. Your own son. You don't care about what your son is doing to other women out there. That is pure wickedness and selfishness. We should not come across with this kind of people that care about themselves alone. But Vivian has made a promise to Kizito that she is going to pay for everything. That battle that he started. In fact, there are so many people that are in the game right now, and Kizito is not going to go scot-free. I trust Vivian because she's an action lady. She's going to make sure that Kizito will be behind bars. And there's nothing that the mother can do about it right now because all hands is on deck to make sure that this family pay for everything they did. But I just hope that it doesn't affect Kizito's sister because she is always standing for the truth. We cannot stand bad thing happening to her. But we'll get to find out about it on the next episode. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. I'll bring the next episode as soon as it drops. But for now, take care.